At my job, I'm putting everything away to come back here. But I had negative thoughts thrown at me, and I thought on them negative thoughts. But then when I came here, it's like they disappeared. But the only thing is, the negative thoughts wasn't as strong with me as they were other people. That's all I can do is my part, and I can't expect anybody else to feel the way I feel. And the way I feel about this place is very strong. I can tell people how it is, and just for them to go through one ear and not the other. I guess it's back to the punk ass country I came from, right?
That's where it's at.
Now you're a man. Now you done grew up. You ain't that teenager no more. You can't act like a teenager no more. Right?
Right there, I had like peace. Then when I came home, I had up back to reality again. And I was like, Then I saw somebody who had like their pants they had to pull up and stuff. I was like, yeah, this is Baltimore again. After that, then I had called my friend Anthony up to tell him that like I was back and stuff. He ran right down to the house and waited on my step until I got there. It was like, dang. As soon as I got out of the house, he was like, man, let me help you with your luggage, yo. Let me help you. All right. I was like, man, I'm good, yo. I got it. He was like, yo, I'm just proud of you, man. I'm proud. I was like, yeah. Then he was like, I'm proud. He was like, the first nigga to go somewhere. I was like,
I think it's really hard to come back home, and I think that was even a greater lesson than being outside of your comfort zone, was coming back and having this reverse culture shock. And that is when you realize that there's been a great change in yourself, and you're coming back to a place that seems unchanged. So you've seen this whole new aspect of living, and you come back and things aren't just the way they were before. I think that angered a lot of students, and I think it crashed with a lot of the hopes and beliefs that they had brought with them.
And people don't believe me when I say like that doors was open at night and you could actually walk inside that house and they would actually have a conversation with you. They didn't believe me when I came back here and told them that.
When I came back, it was really hard because I tried to tell people about it, but then when I told people about it, like, they were like, well, ew, I don't see how you could have did that. And I mean, I'm not from there, but it affected me. It hurt me a little bit because, like, some of the people that I got close to, like, that's what they used to. I mean, that's how they live. And for you just to turn your nose up at it and look at it as degrading is just,
I think the problem is everybody forget where they come from. I think that's what the problem is. Like, African Americans forget where they came from. They forget that they came from hard working and how hard it was for them to get a job. And they forget, and once they get at that level, once they get their job, they look down on the people who came from basically what they came from. And that's not just African Americans, that's with anybody.
You don't know until you actually get into that person's world and realize, well, we all the same. Why you gotta be in that neighborhood and I gotta be over here? I'm coming over there. You see what I'm saying? I'm coming over there with you because I don't want to be. I'm coming over there. You see what I'm saying? And that kills a lot of that. And it causes you to be more open.
I think it was a chance to reflect on, to become conscious of their own realities of oppression and segregation. That, that their experience is just not normal. It's shared, but that it's enforced and structured.
And even now, I think we still are kind of reflecting about what's going on and how they view life and what they want to do in the future, because I think that it changed them as far as their perception of their goals and who they are as people.
And I think it's a day-to-day challenge to think and to remember how you behaved, and that maybe it wasn't your surrounding, but it was your perspective and your outlook on life that made you feel a certain way, and to feel important and valuable to society, and to feel like you could be of service to other people, and that made you valuable.
When I sit down and I start thinking about it, like, you remember everything. It's not like a regular day. Like any other day, I might just forget what I did yesterday. But because it was Nicaragua, and because it was the first time I had ever gone somewhere without family,
I just wanted to learn more about that country and have some good experience. Ever since I came back, my life have been changed.
I find sometimes when I really get angry with someone, I don't do anything. I just get up, I walk away, and for some reason, like every time, I don't know, this is really weird. I find myself thinking about Nicaragua, and my mind dazes off into a dream about Nicaragua, and I come back real calm. Like, man, what happened? You go punch a wall or something? What happened? I always let your energy out. Like, I'm cool, nothing happened. I just started thinking Nicaragua thing. It changed my mind. I mean, you can't get away from it. You cannot go there and just come back the same. That's impossible.
even though I was there for only 2 weeks, it was like, dang, that really affected me. Like now I still feel so close with them. Like, even though we're not communicating, it's like, I know that they probably still thinking about us. Like, when they play with us, or like when they talk to us and do certain things, I know they're still thinking about us, because I think about things like that every night. Like, I guess I try to think about it like every day so that I won't forget it, because I really don't want to forget it. I want to keep that with me, and I want to be able to share with people who are open-minded, and also people who are not open-minded, because like, even though they might not want to hear it, but they need to hear it.